Hi guys, back here again to talk about some dolls. If you're new here, this is just a recurring series here on my channel where I go over some new or upcoming fashion doll releases. This time is extra special because we're entering the most wonderful, most consumerist time of the year. It's the Doll-a-Day season, which means Santa's elves are hard at work making toys suspiciously identical to the ones on Walmart shelves right now. In any case, I don't think we have too much to talk about today, which is normal. Usually, toy companies like to get everything out in October or November, so that way when December rolls around, everything is just nice and easy to acquire for the Christmas shopping season. So we're kind of on the tail end of that, but that is enough of the intro. Let's go ahead and get into it. As per tradition, we'll be starting with Barbie. There's a new holiday doll designed by Bob Mackie, which we love to see. I don't think she counts as like the official holiday Barbie this year. We've already seen that one. This one is a collector's doll released for $100 on Mattel Creations, everyone's favorite website. Looking at it, do I think she's a $100 doll? No, but that's almost redundant to say with Mattel Creations products. They're all overpriced. You're paying for the experience of a barely functioning website with shipping times that range from who knows to whenever we feel like it. That aside, I do think she's incredibly pretty. She's really beautiful. Her sculpt and her face are absolutely stunning. I do like her a lot, just yet not enough for that price, and not enough to go through Mattel Creations. So one of the most interesting things Barbie's done this year, a collaboration with the artist Mark Ryden, who's pretty well known for his work in lowbrow pop surrealism. There were 3 different sets for this, all were sold through Mattel Creations, so unsurprisingly they're all sold out now. But the first was the Pink Pop Barbie. She was $350, which I saw a lot of people really mad about that price. In any other circumstance, I would probably agree, especially with the whole Mattel Creations thing again. But Mark Ryden stuff, like, it's not cheap. I fully expected her to be this expensive, more expensive, honestly. Fully out of my budget regardless. But still, I think it's a really neat, really interesting collaboration. I would love to see Barbie do more stuff like this, especially with other artists. There were 2 other sets, the B one for $150, and also the Surrealist Ball one for 500 doll hairs. I do think the first is the most impressive out of the 3, but again, all are just a little out of my budget. On the Playline side of Barbie, we have some new Barbie extras. First is this one, who's really, really cute. I think the extra line has improved tremendously this year. Even if they're not like my aesthetic or what I'm looking for necessarily, I think the dolls have really tapered down, I guess. They're a lot more cohesive and I think cleverly designed. Like the design choices are just a lot more deliberate, I guess, rather than just throwing anything and everything onto a doll. But yeah, this one is really adorable. Her cardigan, all her accessories, I really love them. This one is also really nice. I do think her hoodie is a little childish, but everything else is really nice. The skirt especially is such a nice piece, and the shoes are so cool. I wish they were painted, but overall, pretty impressive. I'm actually pretty excited to see what Barbie Extra pulls out next. There's a new Disney designer doll in the Ultimate Princess Celebration collection. It's another Tiana doll who is absolutely gorgeous. If you've been watching these, you know this collection as a whole is just really hit or miss with me. But this one, I think she may be my favorite of the collection. I'm just really impressed with her. I think she perfectly embodies both the character and what this line is trying to achieve. The designer, Kathy Clark Ramirez, she went into incredible detail about the whole design process on her Instagram, which really made me appreciate it a lot more. But even before reading that, I was just really enamored with her. Yeah, really, really beautiful. For Monster High, there's the Creepover Party dolls. which I don't know if they're like officially out or not. They've been up for sale on various sites for a while now, but no official announcement or anything. I actually already bought Twyla, and these are all really cute. I will say, I think they all look way better without the robes, but otherwise I think they're all really adorable. I love all the little details and the accessories they come with. And of course, it's wonderful to see Twyla back. I do wish that they had switched up her outfit a little more. She does kind of read as just a simplified version of her G1 doll, but she's still really cute. There's also a boutique set with Claudine that should be coming out soon, I guess. And the playset itself, I think, is really cool. It does suffer a little bit of the same problem that the Rainbow High boutique sets have, which is just that there's a lot of cool clothing pieces here, but none of them really go particularly well together. Because I do like a lot of the clothes here. I love the kind of 90s vibe they're giving off, but I don't really see a complete outfit between them all, I don't think. And the Claudine doll, I mean, I think this is a really good opportunity to switch up her hair a little more. Every Claudine doll so far has had basically the same exact hairstyle and hair color, so I would very much like to see some more variety soon. Also, currently ongoing is the Monster High Fang vote. If you haven't heard of it yet, essentially they're just letting us vote on aspects of an upcoming doll. The first was voting on which character would be made. It was between Rochelle, Venus, and Rebecca. I voted Venus, the correct answer, but Rochelle was the one to win, which I'm not mad about. I'm sure she'll still make a really beautiful doll. They just closed voting on her hair and makeup, soon to be announced. Afterwards, they'll open it up to shoes and then accessories. I am hoping this gets enough attention that they take it more as maybe voting what order the dolls should be produced in, rather than only making 1 out of 3, because it does seem like a waste to just not include the other 2 eventually, but we'll see. There's some new LOL OMG dolls for Series 7, Golden Heart and Western Cutie. You know I love LOL OMG through and through, but respectfully, I think these are both a bit of a pass for me. I think they both have really, really pretty base dolls and some cool pieces, like Golden Heart's little phone clutch is kind of everything. But overall, they're just really not really my vibe. Just perfectly fine, they're just not for me. There's also a new batch of LOL Tweens, which obviously I love. I never ever have a bad thing to say about the Tweens. I think it's just really impressive what the Tweens are able to accomplish on the scale that they're at. They're just so well designed and fun, and this latest wave is no exception at all. There's Olivia Flutter, who looks absolutely amazing. I just adore her aesthetic, and again, the construction on everything looks so good. There are dolls twice her size who do not have jeans that look this much like actual jeans. Allie Dance, who is probably my favorite of the 4. Any doll with cute pink twintails I'm probably gonna love. But I just love how the Tweens, and OMG dolls too, they have such defined aesthetics and characters. Like there's so much storytelling, I guess, told only through the clothes and the styling. Then there's Jenny Rocks, also super cool. I really love what they're doing with the makeup on this line too. Which is another thing, actually. You know, the LOL Surprise face mold is very flat and simplistic, so it is impressive that they're able to make them all look so visually distinct in the faces. And we also have Darcy Blush, who is very, very close to being my favorite. I think she would be if she had the thicker, fuller braids that she had in the artwork. But like, she's beautiful, she's stunning. Once again, I do think I need all 4. The Tweens line is consistently really the only doll I feel the need to be in completionist mode with. They just have a grip on me that no other dolls do. MGA is also launching a line of Na 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 Surprise mini dolls. Every time I think Na 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 is on the verge of being discontinued, they come back and surprise me. But in this case specifically, I do have to ask, why? Like, I don't know who is buying Na Na Nas and saying, wow, this doll is great. The only thing that could make me happier is a tiny, identical version of her made of hard plastic. Like, and like, the blind bag trend is long gone. People are pretty tired of that by now. They're also all from the early stages of the brand back when the diversity was, in a word, abysmal. So, I don't know. I do feel like this energy is better devoted elsewhere, in my opinion. From Rainbow High, we have a look at the upcoming Paris Hilton doll, courtesy of Alien Doll X on Twitter, also Alien Dolls on Instagram. Thank you so much for letting me use your photos here in the video. It seems like she's going to be around $100, which, yeah, that's expensive. But I will say, maybe apart from Lily Chang, this is the only collector Rainbow High doll that actually feels like a collector doll to me. I'm never a big fan of, like, celebrity dolls, but I do appreciate she looks more like a Rainbow High doll than she does Paris Hilton. I actually think she's really pretty, and I really adore the first outfit she comes packaged in. You know, sparkly and pink, two of my favorite things in the world. I love the little dog. I love that now we know what animals look like in the Rainbow High universe. And the answer is equal amounts adorable and horrifying. I don't think I'll get her though, at least not at full price. I can appreciate Paris Hilton's contributions to pop culture, and I guess she does make sense as a collab with Rainbow High, take that as you will. But I'm just not a big enough fan of her as a person to pay that premium for it. She's just really not on my priority list. On the Brat side of things, we have the upcoming Moalola designer collaboration dolls featuring Jade and Felicia. The official release date of these is, I believe, December 1st, which, I don't know, hopefully that's after this video goes live. My opinion of these is almost identical to what I thought of the Cult Gaia dolls, which is funny because aesthetically these two sets could not be more different. But first of all, the packaging and art direction is immaculate. The boxes and presentation look amazing. The faces of the dolls are so interesting, and as a fellow front tooth gap haver, I do appreciate the representation. Subjectively speaking though, the brand's aesthetic isn't really my personal favorite, and I'm trying to be as careful as I can with my wording here, because I don't want to imply that there's anything wrong with the designs or that they're bad. I just know a few of y'all are already typing, "Oh my god, you just don't get high fashion." But the thing about designs like Moalola's is that they're not made to be universally appealing, and that's fine. Not everyone is going to be into this particular aesthetic. That doesn't mean I don't think there's not a level of artistry and talent going into them, because obviously there is. I do like that these are so different from really anything. They're so unique, and I love looking at a doll and knowing that whoever designed them had a lot of fun doing so. I definitely get that here. I can tell Moalola put a lot of thought and heart into these. Like, looking at her posting about them on social media, you can just absolutely tell that this was something important to her. And regardless of my opinion on the fashions or the outfits, that's always something I really appreciate just as a collector. Sorry, that was a bit of a tangent, but I don't think I really have anything else to talk about today. That was just about everything on my list. So now it's your turn. Let me know down below which ones you're looking forward to, which ones are on your doll-a-day wish list, but also let me know which ones you think you'll be passing on. If you celebrate anything, I hope you have a great and relaxing holiday season. If you don't, I hope you have a great December. We're heading into the new year, and what an eventful year it's been, especially for dolls. I'm just so excited to film my favorites of the year video, but we'll get there when we get there. For now, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for any future fashion doll content. Now go out and get those dolls.